Hey there, guys. This is a video I threw together real quick to show you some of the stuff that we missed in the first two levels of Sarif Industries building and the manufacturing plant. So, we'll hopefully make a couple of these.
Need something, Mr. Jensen?
First thing is you can
move the helipad,
pick the secretary if you feel like an
I
idiot.
don't see how we could have moved it. Oh, you're teasing.
Oh, you're just shitting
Very
on
funny,
me.
Mr.
Yeah.
Jensen.
So there's a
Go
couple
up the
dialogue
stairs to the
options you
second
missed.
floor.
She just basically
then
tells you
around
where
the
to go.
cafeteria to the exit. I think I saw Farida heading there earlier.
You said everyone's been moved around?
Almost everyone.
You can also ask
Who
where
are you
other
looking for?
offices are in the building, like at Jensen's.
Has my office been moved?
No, sir. You still have
Every
that
single
great view of
person
the
moved
lobby.
in the time of
Mr.
like 6
Pritchard wanted
months.
it, but Mrs. Margulis.
Oh yeah,
stopped
like
for
you remember
that.
the whole bottom floor
Up 2
got blown
floors
up and
and
shit.
make a right.
So.
That's true.
I need to get to Sarif's office.
Oh, he and Mrs. Margulis are still in the penthouse. You can use the elevator at the left wing of the
Penthouse?
building
Yeah.
to get there.
So if you talk to Mrs. Margulis, who is
Adam Jensen.
Sarah's secretary,
It's
before
so
you go
good
to
to have
the
you
helicopter,
back.
she has this.
Even if the conditions for your return aren't all that auspicious.
Sarif didn't really tell me much, Athena. Just something about a break-in at the factory. How serious is it?
Plenty. Some of our people were inside
Plenty?
when it happened, working overtime.
It's
On a
plenty
Saturday
dangerous.
evening.
Plenty
Things
serious.
have been difficult since we lost so many good people.
We didn't lose you though.
Everybody's had to do extra shifts.
Don't
to
worry,
meet
you're not that
deadlines.
good.
Most clients were understanding, but not every contract can be delayed.
Especially the military ones.
Yeah,
So
they
what
want
am I
their
looking
blow
at
up
here?
shit yesterday.
David knows
Yep.
more than I do.
Gotta
Get
get my
to the helipad,
bombs.
He'll fill you in.
Yeah. You can run down the hard
Where
Now,
are
if you waste
Adam?
enough time, I don't know if
You
we
don't
showed
have
this
time
off
to
in the
mess
second
around.
video,
Get
but
to the
Sarif will yell at
helipad
you for
or
wasting
something
time.
seriously bad is
It
gonna
gets worse
happen.
than that.
Well, yeah, so a lot of people's like, oh, whatever, this is an RPG. You can just, wait until the quest shows up. Whatever, they don't think there's a time limit.
Well, it's more like the quest has a standstill
Yeah.
until you go to it, but in this game,
It doesn't.
it's different.
But if you fool around, there's a couple things you may be able to see before you go to the Sarif helicopter out there. One of which is there's this hidden ductway down near the helipad that I failed to go to the first time through. And you get some explorer stuff. But there's
this
also
is where
some,
all the stray cats in the building
yeah,
live.
there's also some stuff down here. And this ties in to the side quest with the missing neuropazine. If you
Oh,
see, it
does it?
says Versalife neuropazine right there. Remember how they hid it in the vents? Well, this is where it is.
Yeah.
And this is where the fuck are you, B-Dog?
Brandy needs that no pause.
Yeah. If you log into your computer before you go to the helicopter, there's 3 new emails. The first one is about security stuff. I think that's the neuropazine stealing email.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The second one is David Sarif yelling at people to that he's got to make this company work or something. And the third one is about grief counseling, in case you have people that died. You can sit around and watch TV.
6 months later, grief
Police are
counseling.
still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that
So,
a number
this is
of
basically Fox
pro-human
News here.
activists have raided a
This is
Sarif Industries
that clown
plant.
lady again.
Yeah.
Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the
Second
biotechnology
time?
firm has been attacked. The first
When was the
time,
first
6
one?
months ago, on the
I don't
eve
remember
of
it.
a judicial hearing set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold,
So,
many are now
so this is
wondering if
right
something
before we
else may
went
be going
to
on.
This is
the-
before you get in the helicopter
Is
that
David
go to the
Sarif
manufacturing
hiding something?
plant.
To meet
For tonight,
Colonel Sanders.
This is Eliza Cassan
Yeah.
reporting to you live from Picus.
Too much TV. I was screwing around, wasting some time. You can get on top of these things.
I didn't know you could do
You like
that.
Batman perch up here. I don't know why.
That's so this is it then. This is what you did.
Well, I'm wasting time for a reason, which will be explained in a bit.
You clearly have a
Incidentally,
lot
if you try to
going
do it on the second level to the one across, you can kill yourself.
Really?
Or you could just sign and read a magazine.
Good song.
Anyway, if you waste
Christ,
enough
Adam,
time,
While you were strolling around the offices, the situation got worse. Meet me in the chopper, I'll explain.
Sarif gets angry at you.
8 people,
So if you go to the
Adam.
chopper,
8 good men and women whose only crime was to come to work today. And those so-called pro-human purists slaughtered them.
No, that was me.
You sure?
are you sure it was all
We're
though? I don't want
lucky.
any
The
witnesses.
plant manager might still be alive, Josie Thorpe. They needed her to get into the administration wing.
What about her husband, the guy with
SWAT
the
isn't
cool
holding out
hat?
much hope for her
Is he alive?
survival.
No, he's a
See
hostage.
about that. So what am I
Well,
looking
then
at
what's the
here?
point even going
Who
back
are these
there?
guys?
I told
You still
you.
gotta get the Typhoon.
They can keep
Pro-human
it.
purists. The same
I just want his
purists who've
hat.
been firebombing limb clinics all over the country. But as far
So
as
that
rules of
conversation went on
engagement
as well.
go,
Right.
I'll defer to you.
When he asked
Lethal
you what
or
kind of guns you
non-lethal?
want, in the LP I did non-lethal, but here are the lethal
I'm not about to
options.
take any chances. Not this time.
Lethal it is. But remember,
Interestingly,
Josie's
if you
still in
didn't
there.
get the hostages killed by
I hate to
dicking
see
around,
any
it
more
says
of
there
our
are
people
hostages
get
in
caught
there
in the
instead of just
crossfire.
Josie.
If you don't
Remember
understand
what
what
it's
this
like in
means,
there?
it means that if you
lot
wait
of
too
tight,
long,
enclosed
all of the
hallways,
hostages are automatically
the labs
killed.
themselves
Yeah, it's
are
around
pretty
15
open.
minutes from
High
the time you enter
ceilings.
the beginning of the lobby.
So you want
the
something
lobby.
you can use from a distance?
So you can't
We're
just
up
dick
close.
around all day
Yeah.
hanging out, or else you'll
Get the hostages
lose
killed.
the hostages.
Short range is a revolver, long range is combat rifle. We haven't shown either off in the LP yet, but
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll
Why
take
did
them
his
out
voice
personally.
just change?
I don't know. So one of the entries when the LP
I think they didn't have a clip for that and just got an intern to try and act like he sounded like Adam Sarah, or what is his name, Jensen.
Yeah. So I kind of snuck through the left side of that in the LP,
This is the
but this is
building
the other.
entrance.
This is the other entrance you
Yeah.
can do. I mean, the third entrance is obviously just go and shoot all of them in the face and walk in the front door, but
Yeah, which is the best way.
yeah. So obviously electricity is fun to step on, and that would probably be tripping
How-
any sort of power circuit.
How would electricity cause a box to explode?
I don't know. But you can turn it off. So.
Ah, that was close.
Yeah, they would be destroying their power bill there.
Good thing they had that open vent, which is made of metal, right next to electricity. I decided to climb through it anyway.
We'll bring logic into this.
Yeah, I know.
Pritchard, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof.
Through your butthole.
It'll
Shut
be in my
up,
report
Pritchard.
Next time we discuss security protocols.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will
And
take
down
you
the
to
bottom
it.
right is where we
Got
came
it.
in the LP, so you can see that.
Right.
There's 2 computers we missed in the front lobby because we didn't go that direction. So here they are. That's Pritchard saying that server has been restored or something, and then Josie saying that she needs new card numbers for all the temps.
Final push.
Yeah, trying to get. You can pause these if you want to read them. This is overtime message, and the last one is about quality control, I think. It's a good album, Quality Control.
Yeah. Jurassic 5.
If you sneak through the vents, you can hear this conversation.
Can you shoot guys from up here?
Yes, you can.
Really?
Shouldn't be wandering off like that. Zeke wants us all on full alert. What for? Popos ain't coming in here. Not while we's holding our cards.
You're not holding the cards. The hostages are already dead. What's the point?
Actually, I think this was a different playthrough. They weren't dead. I don't know if the
Oh,
conversation
really?
changes, though.
Catch us blazing.
That's a good question. Someone answer that if they...
So you
No.
can talk to that. So I found that for you, Benson. Yes, you can hack while drunk, and it's hard.
Yes, you actually did it.
See, look, I'm trying to click the hack button here.
What?
It's like off to the side.
But until I find
This
this,
is
particular
great.
breach and fix it, you'll have to ask the doorman.
So glad I suggested
Pritchard
this.
out.
We need more challenges now. Aw,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah, I
undrunk
got
though
undrunk.
halfway.
So if you let the hostages get killed by dicking around, this is what it looks like. They're just kind of all slumped over.
Oh, so they're napping.
Yeah, they're taking naps.
You should have took his hat while he's right there.
The bomb just sits there. Who cares? If you didn't get the hostages killed, well, even if you did, it doesn't really matter. There's a way to sneak in above to get to the hostages without anyone seeing you by going through these vents.
Right.
And you actually go up through the catwalk, and they have this conversation. If you obviously don't shoot at them, but
This is some high effort here. Look at him trying to show you guys everything that he can.
I'm not going to get everything because there's a lot of branching decisions in this game, and there's a lot of hidden areas. Also, though, it's very hard for them to find you up in this catwalk, so you can dart them like pretty much all day and they'll
Yeah.
never find you, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I noticed that the first playthrough too. Actually, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot someone, see what happens, and they literally just go, huh? And they look around, and they're idiots. They're so stupid, so they don't realize.
Well, who would expect someone to be, 30 feet above them?
You wouldn't expect that, but when he had a dart sticking out of his head from upward, you'd think that he would look up.
Do not use the door. It's funny that they say these lines even though they don't know you're coming.
Yeah, right.
You can sneak in and then hack it as normal. Incidentally, if you don't feel like hacking it, you can just pull a Die Hard 3. Just shoot one of the containers and it deactivates it. That guy's still yelling.
What'd he say?
You killed us.
You
You're
killed
necessary. I
us!
found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
I've mentioned it before, but you can pick up these turrets and just put them around
Yeah.
if you have the heavy lifting
The
upgrade.
turrets are really great later on because you can put them, you can hack them and then put them into
Yeah.
places.
And they'll automatically kill.
Yeah, it's
These
funny.
landmines, if you walk up to them by holding control, which is kind of stupid, you can't just crouch, but you can defuse them and use them yourself. Zeke has a ton of different options on how
You guys
to
have
let
interest
this
in finding out
whole
who's
thing
behind
play
this
out.
as you do.
In the
I won't
LP,
stop
we
you.
talked him out of it, and he
What are
let
you
Josie
doing?
go. But you can just let him go.
Quiet.
That's one of the options.
Yeah.
The man do nothing stupid.
And pretty much the next 8 minutes is this, because
You
there's
just
a
stay
ton of
back.
different options on here.
We'll all be fine, Junior.
So if you let him go,
Police! Stop right there!
police shoot at him, and Josie gets shot, basically.
Yeah.
Any sign of him?
Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation?
Well, I'm hungry.
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now.
Yeah, that'll work.
The admin building has a rooftop
I don't
terrace.
think CPR works for brain trauma.
Yeah, I know. You shoot her in the head, you try and use CPR. Maybe you should, like, stop her head from oozing her brain out. Wouldn't that be the first step?
This is the part of the job I can't stand.
This is the part I hate, eating a sub.
So you can fight Zeke, which basically puts you into combat.
Her blood
You
is
can just- if you suck like I did, you can get both of them killed.
I'm pretty good at
here.
this game.
Yeah, you can get both of them
Why'd
killed.
that door open?
Because the cops are out there.
Sanders is
He
dead.
just opened
You see
it.
that they flipped out there for a second?
Yeah.
Some physics.
Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop
I want you better at
terrace.
your job,
Meet Farida
Jensen.
on it.
So you can get a both shot right
This
here.
guy's like, well,
The reason
something
is-
happened here.
The reason it makes a difference is Zeke going
This
away
ends
versus
now.
Zeke dying is you can just kill Zeke.
Adam, what's
Straight up.
happening? What's your situation?
Right.
Adam.
And this makes it so Zeke is dead and
But you
Josie's
know
alive.
The Og or the Typhoon. Somebody
Trying to
else
pull
set
her
this
off.
up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
What did you do?
I threw the Zeke out.
Oh.
So you could incapacitate Zeke by, for example, shooting him in the leg and then punching him out,
Right.
leaving Josie alive, of course. Or
But you
kill
have
her.
to shoot him first, right?
Yeah. Well,
You're not fast enough. To
yeah.
get to
What
him
happens is
before-
he
Sanders
isn't
is
a
down for the
he isn't
count.
hostile
So I
until
don't
he
want a
shoots her
question.
or you shoot him.
Right.
Also, you could use a dark gun or stun gun if you had
I'm
him
pretty sure he doesn't know a thing.
instead of shooting him in the
Somebody
leg.
else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now.
This plays out
The
differently
admin
later
building has a rooftop terrace.
if he's knocked out and
Meet
captured by the
Farida on
police.
it.
Copy. Jensen out.
Cool.
Then if you
Are you
talk to
alright?
her,
I'm fine.
if you talk to her,
I'm
we talked to her when her
fine.
husband was alive, but this is what happens if the
Shaken
husband's
up,
dead.
but
Part of the
what
hostage.
about
Either if you
other
shoot him or
hostages?
the bomb blows
My
up or whatever.
husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
I'm sorry.
Actually, I was talking about my
None of
hoagie.
your
I said it was
hostages
da
survived.
bomb.
No,
Yeah.
It was really good.
no, it can't be
Oh yeah,
true.
he's dead though.
Yeah.
Where
But it was a
were the
pastrami.
police? Why
No, it was a
didn't they
hero.
come in? They could have
You want
saved
part?
him.
I'm sorry.
Sobs and cries.
Sobs and cries. Sobs and cries.
Stop being racist.
That's mean.
Where were the police in all of this? If they'd come in sooner, Greg might have survived.
Well, actually, they were waiting for me.
What we were delayed for? Hope you know those hostages are dead because of you and your boss.
Actually, it was mainly because of my boss.
And then the last option is trying to free Josie by talking but failing. So we succeeded in freeing her, but this is what happens if you basically diss him the entire
Bigger than
time.
that. You don't kill
Right.
civilians.
Damn right.
So there's three options.
I'm a
One was like
decorated
reason,
vet.
one was empathize,
And I
and
won't
one
be
was like
jerked
logic or
around.
something like that.
I need to find out
If you
who's
picked like
behind this,
the
and right now the boss lady's
humble
my
one or
own
whatever, the
detective.
shitty one, you basically make fun of him. And it has
Whatever's
some funny
going on,
dialogue, so I
it's
left
big.
it all in.
You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
I've said it before, but his gun moves around in his hand.
I
It's
don't
really
work with
weird.
dogs. God,
It's
you
almost
must
like
think I'm
kind of
some
still,
kind
kind of like
moron.
jiggles around.
And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now.
Yeah, pretty
Trapped
much.
in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
Pretty
So,
screwed up,
You got a lot
I
of
guess.
nerve insulting me, considering your success rate today. You were played for a fool. You led your people into a trap, and now you're on the verge of getting yourself killed. Unless you let her
Ice
go.
burns right here.
Did I ask for your opinion just now? I can't listen to you.
Well, I'm
You're
giving
as
it.
bad as the cops. They plan on shooting me the minute I walk out that door. I got nothing. I'm screwed.
Holding a civilian doesn't get you respect. It barely gets you noticed. The
Just
hostage
continue
is my
yelling
only
at the
priority,
hostage.
And that goes double for the cops out there.
Jensen's doubling down on this
Trust me,
hostage
nobody
negotiation.
gives a damn about
This
some
woman
coward
is like,
who hides behind a
what the
skirt.
fuck are you even talking
Do you
about?
want me to shoot her?
Interestingly, though, I got the good option right here.
Patrol.
So even
Satan's
though
going straight
like
into
it's
the ground.
randomized,
And my
some are
brother's
better
gonna
than
be hung
others,
up
and
to
obviously
dry.
making fun of him
I'm
is
the
not the
leader.
best way to
I'm the one
go.
who has
Right.
to fix things.
But sometimes it does
But I
work, like
can't,
right here.
because I'm trapped in here.
Is your whole family this stupid? The workers being
Yes.
here tonight was part of the hacker's plan. He was counting on you using a hostage, so you get yourself killed and tie up a loose end. You're stumbling right into another of his traps.
So anyway, I failed 2 of the 3.
Talk
These
as
are
tough as
fails.
you like, Cobb.
And
But that's
so
all
it pretty much has the same outcome as just
I
letting
still
him
got
go.
the girl,
He gets
and you got
away
nothing.
and she gets shot.
And now
Right.
this talk is over. I gotta go find out who tried to ruin me and pay them a visit. Hasta luego.
Yeah, so it plays out like that.
Huh.
Lastly,
Adam! Adam, what's
think we
happening?
moved
What's
here.
your situation?
oh yeah, she just died.
Sanders
That's
is
normal.
gone, boss.
Lastly, if Josie dies, but her husband lives, this is what
But my
happens.
wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay.
You'll have to wait until the building is secure. Now back up and let the SWAT team do their job, please.
She's dead, isn't she?
I'm sorry.
What happened? Was it that Sanders bastard? I need to know.
Sometimes hostage
Actually, it was me.
negotiations.
Yeah, I called him a
Breakdown.
fucking idiot.
Breakdown! My God, where were the police in all this? I should have trusted you. Not after. Just,
I never should have
just
trusted
leave
you
me
after you
alone,
saved
Mr.
my
Johnson.
life.
Yeah.
You dick.
We weren't even supposed to be here today.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll do a couple more of these. Hopefully it won't get too complicated towards the end because there's a lot of branching paths and stuff that comes down, you know, hours later into the game. This guy was just staring at me.
Hey!
So yeah.
See you guys later.